talked with Lucas a little bit. We decided to go. We found out that the sheriff was the dude who murdered the librarian. So we split up. Me and Atticus went to go look in the past on the crime scene to see what was up. They went to go talk to the sheriff. Lucas, Benny, and Teddy. While they were at talking with the sheriff, we found out dude's filled we thought the dude was filled with bad juju, thought he was a monster. He lied to Teddy. He said that he was at home. He's like all angry and stuff, so he was watching a TV show of Dr. Emmett something. Then he says that he blacked out and doesn't remember things, but we know that he was lying. We don't know what happened, but we know he was lying. He went murked the librarian, and they thought, he was possessed. So they were going to firefight him. Well, while they were discovering things, a TV tried to brainwash Teddy. Teddy was like, nah, I ain't going to get brainwashed. And then found out the deputy dude, also bad news. They started trying to light him up. They had the little TV air eyeballs, and they started shooting up. Everyone started getting out their blitties. Then we, over on the other side, we looked in the past. Zoe saw us make up a little perimeter illusion, and we were like, hey, we need you to go cause distraction. She's like, yo, bet. Then we look in the past, we see the dude does come in here, and he kills her, screaming, saying some nasty remarks and mean things. Stabs her. I see he got weird eyeball things. And then we snap out of it, and we go run to find them, because we find out that he wasn't possessed, he was being mind controlled. And so they shot the dude down. Benny got shot in his gorgeous ass, and they floored away. While we're flooring it up there, they're getting shot at, and we have the 5 going by what's her face in the cars shot. And we're like, yo, do we gotta go deal with this? And we're like, nah, not right now. We gotta talk with them. So we yeet with them. We go out of town. We're closer to the hippie area. We talk, discuss things, find out that he ain't, possessed, whatnot. We kind of have a bit of a talk with Teddy about possible murder. Some of us look down upon Teddy. Teddy kind of caves in a little. Then we decide that they're probably wanted, unlike me and Addie. So they're going to go talk with the hippies. We're going to hit back in town. We're going to find out where this fucking TV boy is. We decide that if we meet up, we say Nebraska at the start of any conversation whenever we lose sight of the person, we see each other again. That way we can make sure that person's fucking insane mind. Even though we don't know how that shit gonna work. Then whoever meets up, if we can't, we come back to the spot, and if we can't stay under this certain rock, we will right where we go. And then we went off. Me and Addie went into Mr. Lawson's gas station, where we found out that his wife wrote into there, and some shit happened. But then some fucking TV shit started going weird, and I was expecting bad things to happen from that. But actually, it was Mr. Lawson on the radio trying to give our deets to the fucking, bad peeps. And so, Atticus ain't playing. Atticus starts walking towards the dude. Dude closes his door, still keeps talking. Addie kicks door in on the dude, breaks the dude's leg, and then Addie looks him dead in the eye and says, hey, stop being a bitch. And then he makes the dude lie for us, and he starts making him do a lot of other stuff before his eyeballs go pop. I freak out. Atticus really doesn't like how I freak out. We kind of clean up the situation at least enough to where it's not noticeable until you get in there and find the dead fucking body. I got a piece of paper where the person's supposed to, or I got the note that has his address. And as we're walking out, Atticus really ain't digging my vibes, so we have a little reassuring talk. On the other side, they're going to the party. Me meet a dude with a really fucking funny name. I forgot what it was, Big Juice or something.
That was exactly it.
Yeah.
It was exactly Big Juice.
And then they're talking, they're figuring things out. Then shit starts to go down. People start trying to get mine wiped. Teddy passes out because of it. And then a dude comes in with a fucking shotgun.
Oh, retcon. It's a flamethrower.
Oh!
Old World War, old Vietnam style flamethrower.
Right at the end of the
Better.
session, yeah.
You know, so whenever they're hiding in the crawl spaces, you don't need to waste ammo.
Yeah, the fields behind them are burning too. They're crop fields that they had out in the
And I'm
forest.
about to fucking teleport there to save my baby boy.
Yeah, and we ended with you guys hearing and seeing the fires and starting to drive there. So you guys are on your way as the shit's going down. So good
That's
recap.
intense.
Thank you very much. That was a hell of a recap.
Yo.
All right. Well, I'll transition you guys over to the situation you're in.
Oh my god.
So yeah, like Trevor put it, right before y'all went to go talk to the hipsters, wherever they are in the forest, the people who live out there, they call themselves the hooligans, Shiloh and the hooligans, and you had a discussion with them after kind of learning what you could about. They have a ham radio. There's a ranger station not that far away from here, deeper into the forest. Then right before this crazy fucker shows up, Joy shows up in her, I think it was Range Rover, and the Joy Richmond, head of the HOA, comes with a cease and desist and trespassing, basic like verdict from the court,
Like a
to
little
kick
bitch.
all of them out, to come out and kick all of them out, and then right when that happens, the fight breaks out, and Teddy went down from the Mr. The fucking in your brain. Psychic
Yeah.
crush, I think I said it was called. Shit got fucked.
Fine, crush.
And you passed out. And then that's when you heard dude screaming, coming in. Now you see him with a Vietnam era flamethrower, as he says, I told you to get out of here.
You damn dirty animals.
As he begins marching his way towards the camp as everybody's getting prepared. So I think the two people that we have are Benny and Lucas, right?
Mhm.
That are conscious.
Yes.
So Benny, what do you do in response to this? All this happening at once.
Benny was pulling out his gun and kind of like not aiming it, but like kind of hiding it behind him just in case.
Yeah, that like side pull behind your back kind of a thing. Yeah.
And
and as you hear it's about time someone did something about you all, and then as you see the fire kind of explode out into the air as he like is making his way towards the RVs where y'all were sitting. He's still like maybe like a couple dozen yards away, so he's making his way towards you guys, kind of doing that jog thing.
All right. Benny's just gonna look over at Lucas and just kind of just whisper like, "What do we do?"
Lucas, immediately, like with you, you're both in the same stance. Except I realize Lucas doesn't have a gun now because he got his gun taken. I forgot.
Yeah,
the deputy took his gun.
Yeah.
So Lucas only has his fucking staff. So he
Oh, fun.
looks at you and he says, it's like 2 seconds you see Lucas think, and then he looks at you and he says, "You make sure everybody's safe. I'll take him on." And then he pulls the small kind of rod that he had out, and he flicks it out to be like a 8-foot staff
Oh my
as he
God.
starts running towards the flamethrower guy.
And
Oh my gosh.
Benny's just gonna quickly like turn and do what he told him.
Yeah, and then as he says, like, make sure they're safe and try and get those fields out. That's gonna start a forest fire.
California. Was it a boy or a girl?
Oh my God.
Oh no.
It was
Uh,
goth.
Yeah,
But
and he starts running, doing that straight up like warrior charge out there.
yeah, with that, Benny's just gonna start looking around. And is like, what happened to the hippies? The
So big Juice has flipped over the log and is picking up a shotgun.
oh my God.
You can see Shiloh is has grabbed people and has him and Shay are both ushering them past the RVs. They seem like there's a place where they're going.
Okay.
They might be getting
Benny's
water. They're starting to shout orders, but it's kind of hard. They're not very organized.
gotcha.
Yeah, not a lot of people prepare for stuff like this. You know, it's not really common.
That's fair. Benny's gonna go ahead and rush forward and try and pick up Teddy.
Okay. So
Thank you.
you step forward and you look at Teddy, and like we said before, Teddy's has like seeping. Teddy is you could see their eyes aren't bloody, like they aren't like bloody it's exploded like fucking what's his face's was, but you can see their eyes are bloodshot and there's blood vessels broken in their face.
God damn.
And you could see there was an incredible amount of pressure happening there. You could still see Teddy's neck muscles haven't untensed yet from it, even in this unconscious state.
God damn.
Save me! I'm dying.
Well, Benny has no
You don't
healing
appear
stuff.
they don't appear to be like hyperventilating or anything like that. They just seem like their body's still in the shock of it.
Okay. Besides, Benny has no healing stuff, so he's just literally gonna try and pick them up and just kind of run to where their to the you said they had a
There's like a bunch of RV, like an RV, like
yeah.
area kind of a thing. So they have like a couple RVs and tents and like small like cottage stuff that they're building out there, but all of it's kind of like makeshift, not architectural. So it's kind of like a shanty town almost. They're leading you through.
Gotcha.
As you go to run with them, and you hear distinctly, you hear like a metal on metal kind of sound, and like a kind of like a yell, as you can hear Lucas colliding with the man.
Gotcha.
And as you start running out of here, go ahead and give me a act under pressure to try and get to this, lead them as well, go with them through this to this like safety without getting caught before then.
Gotcha. All right. Shouldn't be too bad. That's a 9. It's not bad.
That's good.
Hell yeah. So you're running, and like I said, you're running through this shanty town. So there's all sorts of different types of tents, kind of like hung up clothes. You're running past like 2 or 3 like RVs that people are using to like as structures to build off of and stuff too. And as you're kind of like running through here, there's Shiloh. Shiloh breaks off and like Shay will break off and they'll hit the doors to like wake people up. And you can kind of see all the lights kind of coming on, and as they do, you see those they have those Christmas lights that people put in their lawns, that kind of looking stuff, where like they're wired lights that hang down like bulbs. So you kind of see those start coming on, and but you can hear the only thing you can hear aside from the fire is like the sound of like one of their generators kind of going, very low hum. And as you're running out, you you make it to. It appears like they're running towards this old cabin-looking area. It seems like it's on the edge of their shanty, and you can see as they're going, you break out, and then you kind of like turn around and you see there Shiloh is helping somebody out of their house. You can see one of them, one of the people, is in a wheelchair, so they're helping them get down and out and evacuate safely, so they don't get trampled by everybody else. So they're while that's happening, you kind of like look back, and then you look over, and you see fire kind of go up as you hear kind of grunts, and Lucas shouts, "I don't want to hurt you. You have to stop. This isn't you." And you see another like fire go kind of past him.
Goddamn.
And
Just kill him.
then you hear the distinct sound of like ting, and you see his staff fly away.
Shit.
Ooh.
So you have a choice. You can make it to safety, but Lucas, something might happen to Lucas. Or you can give Teddy to them, let them get Teddy to safety, and you can go help Lucas.
Or I spend a hold. And I get there when I'm needed.
Yeah, you could do that too. You want to do that?
Mm-hmm.
All right, Benny. Well, you don't have to make that choice.
Oh, thank God.
As
Benny
you're
was,
about to make a hard choice.
Benny was already like leaning over and handing Teddy to someone.
Benny's like, "I'm not a fighter, man. That's a flamethrower, bro.
What the fuck is that?
I'm just gonna start shooting and explode something. I played Call of Duty."
No one puts a baby in a corner.
No one puts a baby
yeah,
in
so-
corner.
Is this the moment where we get the cut and we see flying over the hill, Atticus and our man Wish. What was it? Are y'all in Lucas's car right now?
Yo.
Yup.
So we see the BMW fly over, and Benny, you see it as you see the headlights like in the distance, kind of like it's coming from the direction that the road is, and then you hear vroom, and you see the car and like slide down as that shit opens up. And how do you guys enter, Atticus
Oh my God.
and Wish? You can lead if you wish, because this is your whole jam, Atticus. You got him here, so.
Yeah, so it's my character finally, through the fortune, gets the picture of what's about to happen, of Benny having to choose between people. It's not so much the saving Lucas as it is getting Benny out of this tough spot.
Nice.
And
I
so,
think where it connects with you, unless you have an idea, is you see a symbol that's a shortcut, a symbol that you didn't quite understand, and you see that out in the forest, and that's how you're able to make it there. And instead of you guys, unless you magically get there, because I'm sitting back if you are.
oh no, I'm totally fine with that. Where we're able to like just see a path where it's not as thick, so we can actually drive without just smashing into one tree and then be like, well, guess we gotta hoof it.
Yeah, it's like you saw a symbol that didn't make quite enough sense, and then you like held it up against while you're driving, and you're like, "Fucking turn!"
Yeah, and then we crash in as I kick open the door and I jump down off this or no, as we're crashing through, we crash into it, but then you see neither of us are in the car as I fucking jump down from one of the fucking trees.
Oh my God.
And like kind of between Benny and Lucas, and I look back at Benny. Go!
Right.
Atticus is in the trees with his sniper.
Oh my God. Pop. And I start running towards Lucas to help my boy out.
So Benny, you want to take Teddy to the safety first things first.
Yes.
So we see you as Shiloh and the rest of the start to go with you, converge on this old cabin. As they kind of bust in, and Benny, Shiloh like throws something over and he starts lighting the candles, and they have like a couple of flashlights around, and they set them up as they start bringing people in, and it seems like it's mostly like a shelter for people that can't be involved in defending. So as you do, you can come in, you can lay down Teddy on tables or like one of the furniture in here.
Just chunks them in. Yeet.
And Shiloh is shouting. Shiloh looks like he's completely, even though maybe he might have prepared for this, it's never happened like this before. So he's kind of falling apart. His like aesthetic that he's tried to put is falling apart, and he kind of sounds like what he looks like now. And he's like, we have to do something about the fire.
Don't worry, leave that to me. Could you watch over my friend?
Of course. And he kind of like, Shay, and Kella, you make sure everybody here is fine. And he looks to you, Benny, and he says, what are you going to do? Can we help?
Don't worry. As he turns around and cracks his knuckles. I know what to do. He runs out and he's going to look for Wish to tell him what to do.
I love it.
Got it. Shiloh looks like he's like doesn't know if he should fully accept that answer, but he's like, okay, I want to help, and he says, anyway, just let me know, and he says, go, we'll take care of him.
Right. As Benny pulls out his gun again and starts running over.
Yeah, and you hear someone kind of shouts out, where's Big Juice?
Juice!
The juice!
Juice!
And we cut as you... Oh, you went ahead and did it yourself? Oh, okay. Sorry, I was gonna take a break to do it for y'all. Okay, I need food. I need food too. I might do that later. Yeah. Okay. Maybe. We cut over to the fucking action scene. As Benny begins making his way towards it. And we get like a shot. Before that, we get like a single shot of Teddy just kind of like laid back, still moving, obviously not completely unconscious, maybe bad dreams or something. not good, twitchy. And we cut to probably Atticus's scope to get like a good shot on everything happening. As we see Wish, we get like the shot of like Atticus's scope, and we see Wish running forward. Lucas is on the ground. We can see his staff is. We can kind of see the shine of it from the moonlight and the fire distance, kind of maybe like a 10, 15 feet away from him. As the man is pulling down the flamethrower to just ignite the floor under him.
Oh my god!
What a crazy man!
And as he does that, he says, "Everything's been terrible since you've been here. I'm here to rid you and make my town safe."
Jesus Christ!
And yeah, he's just like, and you can kind of hear, kind of like in the back at the tail end of him saying that, he says, he goes, "We won't lose this war," as he continues going forward.
Good lord.
So, what do you want to do?
Is this to
Wish, Atticus.
Okay?
Yeah, I'll let Wish go first because Atticus is already thinking about something, but he's not sure if he wants to do it yet.
Because you both know that this guy, you know that his eyes right now have the weird error, but you know that it's weird. It's not everybody is fully hypnotized, and some people know more about what's going on too. So
Well, I don't really fight people. This is my bane.
Yeah.
So I am going to
Oh.
run and try to protect.
You also notice Atticus. Behind that, you would notice this too. There's There's a woman crouching, hiding behind one of the trees nearby, and she's like completely like trying to hide and like look over and see. She looks very out of place. You both saw her. It's Joy.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot her.
Oh my God.
Jesus.
Wish to continue.
I'm gonna go run and try to protect Lucas or take his place in the little fight so he can go get his staff. As I'm running up, I'm screaming, "Tag me in!" And I'm running to like grab and throw him out of the way because I'm used to getting the shit knocked out of me.
All right, yeah. You say you see that, and he like looks to you, and you both kind of like lock eyes, and he nods. He's just like, "All right, maneuver number whatever the fuck, got it." And he goes to like get himself up, and why don't you roll to protect someone?
Yo,
Don't die.
what's that? Cool? Or
Tough.
is that tough? Tough. Ooh,
I'm feeling a 5 in the future.
Mm-mm.
Brooks, why are you like this?
12.
What an
I
Mm.
ass.
blessed it. That's what I do.
Opposite, in fact, yo. So, with a 12, you get to choose. You get one. A 7 plus, you protect them okay, but you'll suffer some or all the harm they were going to get. On a 10 plus, you can choose extra.
Okay, let's protect someone. Suffer little harm. All impending dangers now focus on you. You inflict harm on the enemy. You hold the enemy back. Hold the enemy back, or all dangers now focused on you. I don't know if I can have all the danger because we also have the fucking forest fire, so I think I'll hold the enemy back.
Hold the enemy back. Okay.
Yeah. So I
you
think
jump
it's,
in between them. Yeah.
yeah, and I like move the nozzle up into the air instead of at the floor, and
Yeah,
I'm
what
kind of
weapon are you using?
wrangling with them.
Are you just like using your hands?
Yeah, I have the I have my boot knife in my right hand, but I'm using my fist to kind of maneuver because I'm not good at fighting people.
All right.
If I
So
attack
instead,
someone, I die.
yeah, because you rolled so good, instead of suffering, I was gonna have you suffer like what the flamethrower does.
Mhm.
Instead, you're wrestling with them, and as you like lift up the thing, the fire just goes up your like left elbow, and you pull it up, but your like arm, you're holding onto the nozzle, so you feel all this the burning from it,
Mm,
and the pain. It doesn't directly hit you, so you don't take ongoing fire. You just get hit with it, and it's gonna be two damage, 2 harm, but armor
Nice.
still applies. Armor still applies to it because it didn't
I
get
don't have
around
the armor.
anything. Cool. So you take 2 harm, as it basically up your left arm. It just like you grab onto a burning hot flamethrower nozzle and like throw it over as it ignites just in time to get it away from him.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I scream as I have to yank my hand off it, peeling my flesh, still leaving some of it frying
Yeah,
on
and
the nozzle.
as you do, he kind of falls back, and you see one of the hoses like disconnect and start going for a second as he like he steps back as he's kind of like pushing against you and trying to reconnect it.
Yeah.
What a
Um,
bitch.
Let's
all
go,
right,
boys.
let me make sure. Lucas, yeah, immediately gets the fuck up and like rolls over and starts doing the fucking mad dash over to get to the fucking get his staff.
So,
He's low into the ground, so the fire won't hit him.
yes.
Atticus,
Oh, I thought you were asked me. That. One sec. I gotta get the dog in my room.
no worries.
Mom should be home soon for dinner, but I have to get ready for bed. It's dear when I early night.
We can hear people.
We
He
can
was
hear
with
his
mother.
Y'all see the building that they're gonna build in New York?
Is it the one with all the holes in it?
Yeah, like the weird, like twisted building. Kind of looks like an hourglass almost.
Why are they making
I'm
that?
back.
I don't know.
Because we don't have more pressing problems right
Right? Like,
Apparently.
right
now.
the fuck.
Especially in New York.
Right, not at all.
I
Yeah,
have a
Atticus,
cool
what do you
idea.
want to do? Yeah, what's up?
Could I enchant a bullet with magic?
say no.
That's how you use magic. Yeah, you could definitely do that.
Cool, because I want to enchant a bullet to be able to anchor down someone. So like basically to trap a specific person or monster, like it's basically just like I shoot through them and it anchors them to
Binding
the
bullet.
spot.
Like a
Yeah.
binding bullet almost.
That's
Mm.
cool.
I'm cool with that. You can try that. I'd love whatever effects I can do with that.
So what it looks like is he goes to a tattoo and it kind of looks like a blowtorch but smaller as it goes out. And he actually physically grabs it and starts burning an emblem into a bullet.
Hell yeah. I like that. We just see like as he flipped down, like the welding glasses that you just have.
A 9.
Hell yes. So my favorite move.
You get
Oh,
to
use
choose
magic
a
is fun.
glitch.
So you want it to bind someone to a place, basically.
Hmm.
And not necessarily like a location, but right the fuck where he's standing.
Yeah, right where I shoot them is where they're staying for a little bit.
Yeah. Almost like
If
a
he,
stun.
if he fucking shoots kneecap, it has the same effect.
Yeah, but he's not aiming to decapitate a limb with a sniper rifle.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Yeah. Teddy. What?
What? No.
You want to say something, little bitch?
Yeah, he shot a human being.
He had a knife. He was coming at us with a knife.
He did not have a knife.
In fact, had the opposite of one, had a gun, I think.
He had nothing.
No, he had a knife.
Actually.
Okay,
No,
cool. Never
he
mind.
had a knife. You literally pulled a knife out of his bootstrap.
Right, as long as you play nice, little shit.
Y'all fucking try to remember.
No.
I can't always carry the team.
Listen,
That's
Maddie, you're
fine.
so committed to this. I thought you were telling the truth. Honest, you got me there, Maddie.
Wait, what?
Are we talking about the guy that attacked you? Because he had a gun.
No, he legit had a fucking knife.
It was a gun.
He had a gun.
I thought he had nothing, but I guess he had a gun.
Yeah,
I swear
Lucas
to
is
God,
gun.
he had a knife. He pulled out a boot knife.
Oh no, I'm dumb. Yes, Maddie, you are right. It was a fucking cult dagger. That's what he had. He had
Yeah.
a weird ass ritual ass
Oh.
dagger.
See?
Yeah,
That's
you
he
were
what it
wrong.
was.
he also
it was
has
a
a
dagger,
bunny
not a
tattoo on his
knife.
neck.
It's no
Alright.
knife.
This is a knife. Yeah, but no, I'm
God.
okay.
The deputy was the one with the gun.
Yes, he had Lucas's gun,
Mm-hmm.
even though they had their
Lucas
own gun,
dumb.
because they used all their guns to murder the other guy.
Ha ha.
Mhm.
I see. Use gun to murder gun.
Rock, paper, scissors, gun. Gun beats gun.
You know what, you guys? Now that I think
All
about
right,
it,
I know what it does.
wait. I gotta say something.
Okay.
So since I took that guy's, I took the guy, like the officer who died. I took his badge. That's gonna be pinned on me, man.
It can.
I took a fucking trophy. I'm sorry.
Hey, you'll be blamed for a murder you didn't cause, and also a murder you did cause.
That's
Shut
fair.
the fuck up.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just gonna go with an obvious one and not try to like fucking crazy thing. It's just you know that this is not gonna last as long as you want it to. It's gonna be a little shorter, but it'll stop him.
All right, I messed up the emblem a little bit. That's no big deal.
No worries. Yeah, I was sitting here like I'm gonna try to think of some crit. No, fuck it. Keep going. so yeah, you know that this isn't gonna keep him there forever. You're gonna have a finite amount of time.
All right, he
But it'll
loads it
stop him in
in.
his tracks.
He has a bolt action sniper, so he loads it in, and then you hear the classic chink as he loads the bullet.
You hear the class? Oh no, I would have made a Trevor joke. I stopped. So
I know.
Benny, you're
Hi.
running over there. Atticus, you're getting ready to shoot.
Yes, yeah, eventually.
What would you like to do? Oh, actually, I'll let you know, Benny. Benny, you run up as you see Lucas picking up his staff. You see your boy Wish in hand-to-hand combat with a man with a flamethrower.
As he do.
As you do.
And you can see in the back burning fields.
Yikes.
This is all backlit by some cool shit.
This is movie stuff right here, boys.
So what do you do, Benny? You want to wait and see what happens, or are you gonna do something? Read the situation. What's up?
Benny is gonna go ahead and let me see.
Oh, does Benny have a big entrance?
I think Benny's gonna have a big entrance.
Oh snap!
Did you take the chosen move?
Yeah.
Yes, I
Oh
did.
snap!
You guys made me into this.
God.
You did this to me.
Of course, Benny has that move.
All right, I'm gonna roll first to see what the roll is. Then I will decide how he does his big entrance. It's a 9. So, on a 7 to 9, I pick one creature to stop, watch, and listen until I finish my talking.
Okay, tell me why it's Wish. Just you're so.
Well, no, I pick.
I know I'm being funny.
Okay.
I'm being
Just make
funny.
sure.
That was a joke. Yeah. Tell me why it's the worst option. That's the joke. Would you like to do it to the guy killing people?
Yes, please.
Sounds good.
As,
Cool. Go ahead. What does it look like?
As soon as Benny runs up, he's gonna get his wallet out in one hand, and just as soon as he gets there, point the gun, flip his wallet open, and then flip it back closed. He's like, he's gonna say, "What state are we in?"
Good line, Benny.
That's funny. No, I can.
Insert
and-
state here.
Northwestern state,
Yo,
somewhere around Oregon,
Northwestern.
like
Northwestern.
Washington, Oregon area.
All right, he's gonna go. WOPD, freeze!
Sick. Yeah.
He's gonna
All
be,
right.
hands down, get on the ground.
So you kind of pull back and Wish. That's when you guys kind of separate as he like pulls back and grabs the tube and like takes it back in as you see it start.
Hands down, get on your head. Wait.
Wait.
And oh my god, and he like turns when he hears this, and you see his eyes go like it's doing like the static thing, like it's going from like the effect, the error to like the static thing, and then they drop, and you see him like blink hard and look over at you, like you just shocked him out of what he was doing, and then he's like, yeah, what is it? What is it? You pick one creature to stop, watch, and listen until you finish talking. Okay. Yeah, and he looks over at you. And he like his puts his flamethrower to the side. He doesn't like do what you say,
Yeah.
but he's like shocked out, like what the fuck's happening, and then looks over at you.
And,
You can see he's confused immediately as he starts looking around.
And Benny's just gonna keep rolling with it. He's like, "You thought I wouldn't catch you, but I know where you live. I followed you for 10 years."
God damn it, Benny.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my god.
Why do you have my heart all the time?
And he said, and he looks, and he's like, "What? Where am I? I didn't do nothing wrong." And he,
Yeah,
like, looks
right.
at the
Tell that
fire.
to these people on the ground.
Oh god.
Yeah, and we at this whole time we cut to like Atticus's camera with the gun not moving. And yeah, he looks and he's like, I didn't mean to. And you see he kind of looks up, and he's still paying attention to you. He's not like breaking his like attention from you.
Gotcha.
But he's like looking around at different people, but he's still listening.
Okay, that's good. Benny's just gonna like kind of get a little closer and like start reaching for the flamethrower to kind of like try and take it off of him. He's like, fuck. What is he gonna say? He's gonna go like, tell it to the judge. You're under arrest, and under state law 432.-9A7B.
All right, you're gonna have to manipulate him for that one. You have to get him to give up his weapon. He's still in a state of confusion, but yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, manipulate. Is this for a normal person?
Yes. Currently, he is a normal person.
Alright, cool.
Yes. He's not like the other crazy fucker who was more monstrous.
That's an 11.
All right.
Get him.
So he looks at you. And he says, "Sure, I don't even know how this got on me. I was in my garage cleaning it up, and I'm sorry, sir. I'm sorry." And he like he gets down on his knees and puts his head behind his head, and he's like, "Take it." It's like a backpack attached to him. It's like a big old apparatus kind of a thing.
But he's just gonna like.
Do you do that while he's standing there, or
Do what?
are you just doing this by yourself, Benny? What's up? Lucas is like running up to you, like, the fuck's going on?
Yeah, but I mean, I guess Benny's just doing this alone.
Yeah, because I don't fight people, bro. I'm just keeping them from killing everyone.
Yeah.
I'm letting you keep them distracted until Lucas comes over here and fucks his day up.
Yeah, and Benny's just gonna start like unbuckling it and like sledding it off. He's like, don't worry, I believe you, but it's gonna be a hard sell to the court.
The feds, federalis.
And while you're saying that, you hear in the background, "You're not police."
Yeah, nice try. As I'm still trying to take it off quickly.
And you see Joy stepping out from behind the tree
Oh no.
as she points, and she says, "I saw you on the television."
Yeah, that was my other bust. Thank you for noticing.
As she steps, she's doing the like whole pointing forward while walking very briskly towards you.
Oh, the
Okay,
Karen
someone
move.
quickly convinced me that she's a mom.
And she says, she shouts out loud, "You were the ones that attacked the police station."
Those were police officers. As he's starting to sweat a little bit more.
Does anybody want to do anything?
Please.
Lucas is like getting ready to be like, "I'll knock both of them out."
Yeah, I'm fine with that. No, this is not me doing it.
Yeah. Wish Atticus is leaving Wish and Benny up to handle those two. He's focusing on the big fish over on across the way.
Because both of y'all know that she's a part of all of this, Atticus and Wish.
Oh, that's right.
Because you learned that from Lawson.
How do I feel about normal people causing this shit?
Terrible. Do it.
I don't have to fight her to.
Yeah, and she shouts that, and she continues, and she like says again, like, "You're all criminals." And then you see the guy while you're like you're doing the like, you feel Benny. He grabs the strap of it. He's not. I'm not taking it away, by the way. I'm just so you know. You're still in full right to just yank that shit off of him. But he grabs the strap and holds it for a moment as he looks up at her. And Wish, his eyes are not good. They are not switching to like error, but this is like human eyes looking at a person he just connected something about.
Benny's gonna reply with, like, "We're criminals? You just came in here telling them that they're trespassing when they have the right to be here, and this guy just started coming in and flaming everything. You're gonna have to do a lot of convincing at the jury." As he's gonna try and yank it real quick.
Yeah, and you yank it, and he like in his like realization, you just pull it from his hands. They don't even move. Okay. He's like, and he looks over and he points at her. And he says, "I've seen you." And he like puts his hand on his hand on his head, and he says, "Oh, I've heard that voice. You talk to me at night."
Pardon?
You're on the radio. And he kind of looks. He looks at you all. And he looks at her, and he's about to get up and run at her. That you see a man who's realizing that he's been manipulated somehow.
I would let it happen, but
I'm not
Teddy also
stopping him.
shot a man. Damn.
I took the
Wish?
flamethrower. It's gonna be hard for him to kill her.
Wish.
Is he about to flamethrower this girl?
No,
He doesn't have a
Wish- No more.
flamethrower. He's running at her.
he's gonna
Oh.
beat her ass
Not,
with his
he's
hand.
not like he's just gonna get up and start attacking. It looks like that's what he's about to do.
I'm gonna go defend
Now
this.
before you answer,
I like how we all like sit and think
Yeah.
about it. We're like,
before you answer, all of you at the same time feel compelled to protect her.
Oh, I was going to protect
Oh.
her anyway.
Yeah, you feel compelled to protect her, but wish you act on it before anybody is like pulled. But you feel that for like a split second, you're like, "What? She couldn't be bad. I mean, look at her."
she's a tiny little lady.
I want her to be bad so I can fucking kill her. But I still think she's human, so I can't let her get hurt.
So, both of you, that aren't protecting, I need both of you to act under pressure for me.
Oh
no
shit,
problem.
is she a monster?
And,
yes.
Who's the other
You can roll protect.
Me?
Benny and not Teddy. Actually, you don't have to do shit, Teddy.
Huh?
Benny,
Cheers out.
Benny, and Atticus. You're far enough away that you're not affected by this.
Sweet. This is what
Um,
sniping gives to you.
So Benny, I need you to make an act under pressure.
Gotcha. Four.
Both of you, yeah. All right. So even if you chose to, you both rush forward.
I rolled 2 1s, bro.
Benny, you without like it's like muscle reaction. You grab him before he can get up, and you run over Wish, and you're already in front of her with a weapon out. What weapon do you get out?
Oh shit, my only weapon, the silver dagger.
Yeah, you're up and you have your dagger out, and you look up and you realize you're protecting her.
Protecting her. Why do I have my weapon?
You see him, Benny, you grab, and he's like trying to push off of you as he kind of like starts spouting. It's kind of legible, but it's mostly like curses at her, saying like, "You crazy bitch! What have you done to me? What I'm gonna go forever to jail. What have you done to me? You're fucking crazy." What like he's kind of screaming at her.
I'm a bitch.
Trevor.
Yeah, and while that's happening, Atticus, you see this.
Yeah, Atticus is not a dumb person. He's gonna switch sides from business lady to whatever that thing is that's probably not a little girl.
But from your perspective, it looks like this guy jumped up to attack. Benny grabbed him, and your boy Wish just stepped in front to protect her. That's what it looks like completely. It doesn't look like anything sinister happened.
Okay.
But the only thing that would be weird in your head is that you know that Wish knows that this person is involved in it, but that might be why he's protecting her. It's whatever your reasoning is your reasoning. But from a GM's perspective, what you see is what you see.
Yeah. He's not going for a kill option. He's going for make them stay somewhere. He's going for a nick shot.
Yeah,
Don't
whatever you would do.
shit.
Yeah, whatever you would do it based on how you see in the situation, man. I'm not sure. Whatever you want to do, how you want to react. Benny, I just want to let you know, both of you guys, there was this compulsive moment where you protected her, and and right now, Benny, you're still holding him. You can let go of him if you want. Or if you want to try, you can try and do that.
Bringing up my weapon on this
Actually,
guy.
yeah.
That felt forced, right?
Yeah, it felt forced. Basically, let me redo this so that it makes sense. So you guys both fucking failed.
Yeah.
Failed.
Yeah.
So both of you don't want her to get hurt for this scene.
Okay.
You want her safe.
Okay.
You feel that compellingly somewhere in you. She's the victim here. She's the person in trouble. Not this guy's crazy and he's trying to hurt her.
Yeah.
That's what
You
I
have that
thought
sense.
originally, but
Yeah.
no. I mean, I still am for the rest of the scene. Once the
Yeah,
scene
but I
over.
want to let you know because when the scene's over, you'll be able to like realize something just fucking happened. But
Mm.
you
Yeah.
failed. Just so this isn't. I don't want it to be weird. Like you don't know what to do. That's exactly what's happening in your head because of the move. She has a move for this.
Yeah. I'm
So
glad she has moved.
Atticus not being in the situation, I'm gonna retcon that. His target is still on the person hiding, as he's gonna pull the trigger and aim just
That
to
was
make
her.
the arm.
The person that was hiding in the side, that was her. She came out.
Oh, then never mind. Nothing changed.
Yeah.
He's gonna still shoot her.
Shooter?
All right.
The man.
So, what are you doing, Atticus?
She's on a list.
She is on the list. Yeah.
He's not one to be like, should I? No, he was on the list. She was on the list. So I'm gonna make sure she could stay somewhere where I could talk to her. So he's gonna aim
Go ahead.
to graze her with the bullet to lock her down.
All right. Well, this isn't supposed to hurt her, right? So it's supposed to. So go ahead and use magic.
Okey-doke.
Boo doo doo. Boo doo doo.
Well, actually, no, you don't have to roll for this. You don't have to roll for this because you're a trained sniper. She's not moving. You already did the magic, and you're not trying to hurt her. So there's nothing at stake here. You're just trying to bind her.
Mm-hmm.
So you both here. Atticus breathes in. Where do you nick her?
He aims for the top left part of his shoulder.
Whoa.
Stop it, Trevor.
Say that on.
Trevor, shut the fuck up. You sound so
top of the left
ugly.
shoulder.
Yeah, kind of like going right on by.
So we get that thing where it's like quiet. We can hear the burning in the background as everybody's kind of reacting to what's happening. Lucas is holding his staff like we're protecting her. Okay. And what was it called? Then you all hear the fucking. Do you have like a silent? It's not silenced, right? It's just a sniper rifle.
Yeah, it's just a regular sniper rifle.
So
it
it
doesn't
goes
doesn't
off.
have the loud tag though.
Okay, so then it's not crazy loud, but you guys hear noise, and then some air animals in the area like fly off as you both see her get hit in the shoulder as she falls to the. Well, she doesn't fall to the ground. She goes and stops. Her feet plant firmly. She's not like frozen in time, but she's like her feet aren't going nowhere. Her arms can kind of move as she's hit, and her body reacts like oh, but her feet like almost cement to the ground immediately.
Yeah. Then Atticus would move out of the tree and start running towards the situation.
How do you both react?
Benny's gonna pull this guy and like pull this guy back and kind of keep him out of the line of fire.
All right, so you just grab him and kind of yank him down. He's kind of weak now. He's older. He's an older guy, so you kind of like throw him down, and you do that like get down, Mr. President, and you get out of the way in case there's more sniper fire. Wish you know that that's Atticus, but you also know that Atticus just shot the person you're protecting. What do you want to do?
Oh shit! Atticus just got mind controlled.
The fuck?
I'm trying to move her back towards the tree lines, as with my other hand I'm waving.
Yeah, you go to push. You know magic when it happened.
Oh, I saw what
You
happened.
see her feet are bound. Yeah, you see your feet. You look at them. Would there be any markings or anything like that for you, or is it? What do you think it looks like, Atticus, when she's bound? Is she just stuck?
Yeah, it's literally like someone. You know how when you put like clay on a surface and it kind of like sticks. It's kind of like where feet are planted.
Yeah. So there's no symbols or anything, but you could see her feet. She should have fallen from that sniper shot. She went right back up. Her feet didn't move. And then you look, and as you go to push her back, you see she looks at you and she goes, "What's going on?" And she looks down and she goes, "I can't move."
I grab her shoulder and I don't move her, but I push her down and I kind of stand in front of her. And I'm like looking around like I'm not too sure where Atticus is at because the fucker. Atticus! Stop! Take care of the fire!
Bitch, fuck you.
And
Atticus, you hear that as you're kind of running up.
Take care of the fire. You take care of the fire. I'll do some interrogation.
So you appear and run up on.
He enters the scene.
Yeah. Start running up, and I kind of stop and I look at you. You take care of the fire like we did in Nebraska.
Yeah,
What are
Lucas.
you gonna
Lucas.
do?
Lucas looks at Wish and then looks at you, Atticus. Like, big man said it.
You can see Atticus like eyes thin, and he like looks at you, and he's like, "Then what do you plan on doing?"
Notice that you didn't say Nebraska.
I noticed that she's on the list.
Oh, no. That's Trevor saying that.
Yeah, he didn't say it back.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you see his shoulders tense up a bit, and he doesn't get in a straight fighting position, but he does move his hips and hands a little, so he's able to get into it faster.
While that's happening, while this is happening, Benny, you're on the ground and the guy is still kind of fighting you.
He's like, please, someone help! I don't fight.
Yeah, he's not like attacking you, but he's doing that thing where like he's fighting to get up because you can see he's distraught.
Yeah.
Other things need to go down right now. Or no, he wouldn't say that because you didn't do the Nebraska thing.
Yeah. Did you do that willingly, Atticus?
Yeah, he's testing him.
Okay.
Yeah, I like stare at you. I'm in that fighting position.
He said, "What are you gonna do?" Yeah. that was
Yeah,
it.
I pretty much just stand there and I kind of stare at you and I'm waiting.
Well, yeah. Atticus asks you what you're gonna do
Oh,
if he goes to do the fire. What are you gonna do?
if he goes to
That's
the
what he said
fire,
last.
well,
That's what he said last.
Yeah.
Make sure everyone gets out of here safe. People are going to die, Atticus.
Well, when I get to the fire, no one's gonna die.
I look at the guy with the flamethrower. We still have him. And we don't know who else is being controlled right now.
Okay. Nebraska, as he walks away.
I look at Lucas. Help Benny.
Stop
Yeah,
fighting
Lucas.
me!
Yeah, Lucas runs over, and he like grabs the other shoulder of the guy and looks at you, Benny, like, and he like does the fist thing, like, should I? And he just looks at you and he's like, "It'll probably be this way. Sorry, man." And the guy just goes and knocks him out. Lucas shrugs. He's like, It's easier carrying him.
Benny,
That's fair.
who else has been manipulated?
I mean, none of them.
It was just this guy.
It seemed to be just this guy. I mean, I didn't even know he was manipulated. He just came in here, started blasting fire like fucking Diablo, and I mean, everyone else started running.
Where's Teddy?
Oh, they're in the thing in the back.
Excuse me? I'm bleeding.
Is that the
Good.
Is that the chick?
Yeah, that's the woman, Joy. Yes.
And
I look at her.
And I can't move my. And then she moves her left foot. Oh. Okay, I can move now.
All right, come inside. I'm sure we can get you patched up.
Yeah, and she looks at you, and she looks at you like, and she nods. Yeah, and she goes, I think I have a first aid kit in the car.
Don't let it.
well, that sucks. Come on, we're going this way.
And she looks at you and she goes, I appreciate you protecting me. And she's like, ow, but you're criminals.
I'm so dainty. I
Only
want her
because
dead.
your friends told the town we are. We didn't attack first.
There's things going on that you won't understand. You just gotta believe us. We're not here to hurt you. If we were, I look down at her leg. That'd be a lot less of your problems.
Benny's gonna like kind of walk close to Wish and whisper in his ears like, "She's still a bad person." Just because we captured her doesn't mean that she's still not under the influence of whatever the monsters are.
If she doesn't look like she has a weapon on her.
She like pulls her hand away.
Real
from
quick,
the blood. Looks at the blood in her hand, like, oh.
And
real
then,
quick, will we have given them the list during that time? I don't think remember.
You guys haven't met up yet.
Yeah, so you wouldn't know that, Benny, about her being bad.
he saw Teddy go down.
He doesn't know if she is or not. Is what he's saying. He doesn't.
I
He's
know,
saying
but
she could be a bad person. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Never
he
mind,
doesn't
sorry.
know, but he saw he saw Teddy go down, blood coming from their face. He assumes that the only thing that changed during that scene was this lady coming up.
Yeah, my bad. Just want to double check.
No worries. No worries. I appreciate you. Knowledge is important. Knowing where it is.
Yeah.
Otherwise, this scene would be very different if you guys share that information already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
So-
Benny already did his part of, like, he didn't know this guy was a part of the group. He just knew that he came in throwing fire.
Mm.
But he does have suspicions about this lady.